Yeah, back in vanilla for a little bit. Like, there's some things I wanted to try. Like, I mean, this is not the best place to be, but like, this is a bit of an issue. I'm still picking up all the stuff from the other server, so I don't know who's on this server. That's weird. Oh well. I don't know what the hell commands are either on this one. But anyway. Let's check the inventory. The empties. I've still got a lot of stuff on this ship, but I could probably get rid of a lot of those cargo containers. I think all this stuff has refined itself. So a lot of it has. With that being said, I mean, what do I really want to do over here anyway? It's a really interesting question. I suppose I'll go and grab some ice. Where is it? The jump drives. It's like there's a lot of stuff that I learned, like such as using the jump selector and other bits and pieces that will make my life a lot easier on this server, as well as pretty sure I've got build vision working on this one now, so that will make things a bit easier as well. Where the hell am I? Yeah, this thing's moving really sluggishly. So, where to go? I don't know where everyone else is, but that being said, there are some methods of finding out where they are. Like unknown signals is one, and there's a few other methods as well, which are fun and interesting, or at least they can be. Let's go check out this rock. Why not? We got no engines right there. We go. There's the engines. Yeah, I think we got to get rid of some of these containers. So let's have a look. I don't think we need that many of them. Not anymore. It's like we were chockers now. Fast we even move, not very. Probably do with like a friggin' 100 more gyros on this thing, so oh, these are, we don't have build and repair. Oh no, it's tragic. Oh well, yeah, I did set it up halfway reasonable, so need steel plate. Yeah, one of the issues with the vanilla... Oh, what? Why can't I take that out of there? I think this ship is going to be a pain. Yep. There we go. Got him out. So... Something else that would be... do I have any tools? Yes, I do. Well, that's going to make life a little bit easier for me. Something that is a bit of a frustration is the inventory size in vanilla is bugger all, and it takes a long time to do anything, like, especially like welding up things like this, like the gyroscopes that use a lot of plates. There's no build and repair to do it for me. I've got to do it all by hand. I think that's why everybody gets a bit more shitty when they get all their stuff smashed as well. So, but yeah, I mean, it is the nature of the game. So, or at least this particular version of the game, like, you don't have to play in vanilla if you don't want to. You can go and play on the modded servers. It's just that things over there they've got their own set of issues. Like, I don't mind it. Like, I quite like the server that I have been playing on lately. But the thing that's a bit unfortunate is it is very difficult to fight against some of the players that have been there a lot longer, especially when, like, they're running scripts, like, or fleet scripts and shit like that. Like, they'll be running several ships, or like firing drones and all sorts of other crap. So, and it just creates a lot of staccato gameplay, I suppose. A way to describe it. But it's just not an enjoyable experience, realistically. So, like, I went over there to have a look. Got a little bit too close, got annihilated. But yeah, as soon as I started getting shot at, it was very difficult to figure what was going on, and then I fumbled the keys and fucked it up, and I lost the ship. I could have flown over with another one. I had other ones, but yeah, I didn't. So it just got to the too hard stage. I mean, I think the game crashed out on me as well, trying to reload, so I had to jump across the shards, like from one shard to the other shard, and it's like, yeah, nah, this is just gonna be a fucking battle, so I can't be bothered. It gets like that sometimes. It's like, you know, you put a lot of effort in trying to achieve a particular goal, and just to even have a fair go or fair crack at it, and it's like, well, you know, if I can't even have a fair crack, then what's the point? I think we need to have, well, I don't know, if I was running the server, I would have ship classes, or like King of the Hill with classes sort of thing. I think that would be more entertaining for everyone. then it's like the people with the big fuck off ships and all the fleets and all that sort of stuff, you know, yeah, fine, do that sort of stuff, but you should have like other events for smaller vehicles or whatever, lower class ships or lower ranked players even would be like, you know, because I wouldn't rank myself very high. Like, I would rank myself very poor, like as far as PvP goes. But you know, you can't really get any better at it if you can't get the opportunity to improve, and that's the thing that I'm finding frustrating. It's like, how are you supposed to improve, like, if you can never, like, you can't compete in any capacity, or there's no way to compete? That's the problem that I feel I'm having at the moment, is like, you know, I'd like to work on gaining skills and improving and shit like that, but there's nowhere for me to get any kind of experience up. So it's a bit of a downer in a lot of ways. It's like, well, what are you supposed to do? Like, you know, I know I'm not very good at it. And they go, oh, well, you just crap. And it's like, well, yeah, if you want to get better at it, then you got to do it more. But that's really difficult to do. Like, because like I wouldn't be able to play with bigger ships anyway, even if I had them, because it would just lag out. So that's, you know, what has been happening. It's like, well, that's not fun. Not for me. But the other thing I was thinking was, maybe I can jump on this server and cause a little bit of mischief and play the bad guy for a change. I never do that. But that being said, it's not something I do very well, so, you know, maybe not. So I don't like going and smashing other players just for the fun of it. Try to be more social and all that sort of stuff, but it has been getting a little bit stale. I'm going to hit rocks. I don't know. Like, I think I'm being unreasonably... I think I'm being reasonably annoyed. Like, because, yeah, it is a bit shit when, you know, you're... Like, there's been times where, you know, the only reason why, like, I didn't even... Like, I couldn't see what was going on. There was absolutely no fucking hope. It's like, well... How are you supposed to learn if you can't fucking see? So... I mean, like, I understand that some people like to maintain an advantage by making sure that others, or, you know, that their competitors can't get any better. Like, and it seems like that they're the people that I'm playing against at the moment, which is a bit shit. It's like, I would rather see my competitors improve, because it make me better at the game as well. If I was like way better than everyone else, it's like I would go easier on them. Or use smaller ships, or make it harder for myself, like somehow, like by doing something like taking a smaller ship and seeing if I could get the same results with less equipment, rather than going like way over the top. because I think there's a lot to be said with, for, you know, improving skill by, you know, maximizing the efficient use of your own equipment or whatever, you know. It's like, is it really skill if someone is in a ship that is like 15 or 20 times the size of yours with, you know, 30 or 40 times the amount of guns on it, and they go and annihilate you? And it's like, well, I didn't really expect anything different. Although it was pretty funny, like, seeing Catloaf struggle to try and kill me in that little ship. Like, I hung around too long and kind of got caught unaware. Like, I wasn't trying to get involved in the fight, I was just trying to get a closer look. And I was unaware of my momentum, I think. And that's why my ship, like that little ship, got blasted in the last stream. So, it was my fault. And I don't really care that I lost it. Like, the only thing I'm really a bit dark at is I didn't really get to see more of it. Like, the competition. Like, not that there was any. Like, I didn't see him fighting against anybody else. Like, and I think I was the only other person that turned up. So, and if I was the only other person that turned up, how sad is that? Like, me being the same old idiot that I always am, turning up in a fucking tiny ship, go and have a sticky beak, go and get it blown up. Not that it really matters, but you know, it is what it is. That moves a little bit easier now. This thing is friggin' terrible. I think I really need to redo a lot of stuff on it. I don't remember what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, I do actually. Don't know how many jump drives I have on it. Don't know what my range is. Let's go to the Mars Ice asteroid. So, use the jump selector. Damn it. The hell was it called? Oh, space. Should have known better. It's like I'm always going to name it something stupid like that. Though, I don't have any ice locations over there, so anyway, space, Mars. There we go. Oh man, I can only get 20% of it. That sucks. Well, I think I might just, yeah. I'm not gonna bother with that, I don't think so. hang on, what's my speed? Speed is 0, so what I'm gonna do is just muck around in a respawn pod, I think, see what I can find in one of those. So I'm gonna drop your tools off. Oh no, that's right, I need to stick a timer block down, so hang on, character tools. Alright. So don't need a door, so G timer block. Alright, now what I do with the timer block is I need to turn it off, or turn off the thing. I need interior plate for it. Should have stacks of that at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to stick the timer block just down here. There we go. Now, what we're going to do with the timer block is set it up like this. What do we got? Set up actions. Okay, so we have a survival kit. Okay, we put the survival kit here and we go turn on. Then we have the timer block here and we go start. Okay, so then we go, set this for 2 minutes. Okay, so when we trigger now, and it will just go on a loop. And we'll check it. Okay, I think it turned it off. Hang on. Turn block on. Okay, it's off at the moment. Let's see if it turns on. It should turn itself back on. Probably should have done the timer quicker than that. Now we don't always want to respawn back here, that's why we're doing this. So what we can do, provided it turns back on, because if it doesn't turn back on, then we've got a problem. It's like we won't be able to respawn back here. And then, yeah, like the grid will still be there, but it's fucking hard to find, so... Okay, it turned on. So if we turn it off now, and and we backspace, we'll get a different option. Yep. Oh, wow, look at that. I don't want to join a faction. No faction. Let's start a space pod. See where we end up. Wow, we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. Turn that off. Respawn. Yep. Ah, this is tedious. Let's see what happens in the spacesuit. See where we end up. Well, this is not ideal. There we go. Yeah, we are in the middle of nowhere by the look of things. Yeah, we are a long way from anything. Ah, oh, that sucks. Who the fuck is out here? And I can't see who's on this server. This is still being weird. $207,000 kilometers away. That's insane. So I don't think this is going to be much fun at all. So yeah, respawn again. And I'm back at my ship. Simple as that. Although I'm pretty sure I have a respawn ship in it. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is going to be that much fun neither. It's like, I don't know who's online. I don't know what's going on. Can't tell. I've got to turn some shit off and fiddle around with some other shit. Yeah, I think I might just pull the pin on the whole thing altogether. So, I think I need a break. So, anyway. See you next time. Hopefully it's more interesting.